Okay, just a very brief video showing you how to use the combination of package reprex for reproducible example and the browser add-on Markdown here in order to create a nicely formatted example to put into a discussion board post. So fire up RStudio. I'm not in a project, so as I want you to sort of get used to the idea that you're always in a project, you should find your particular project that you're working on. In my case, I'm just going to open up this throwaway project, Testing 803. Still doesn't have anything in it. Now I think I need to install packages reprex. And I need to fix where my thing is pointing, but I'll do that later. Now, I'm going to make a new R script. And actually, just let's look under add-ins. Okay, so in RStudio, under add-ins, there now will be an option, Render Reprex. Which is kind of handy. What you need to do is create a bit of R that is going to run if you start up with basically nothing, an empty R environment. So you're going to have to load any data that you want to use. In this case, I'll use the, oops, I haven't actually, Okay. Switching between Mac and PC really messes up your keyboard use. Horseshoes. And I'm going to library tidyverse. And then I'm going to ggplot horseshoes yes x equals width, y equals weight. Okay. Now, if I run that, sort of nothing's going to happen. Now let's say I've forgotten how to use ggplot, and I don't really know. I'm basically saying I don't know how to fix this. I need to get some help on the discussion board. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight the code that generates the problem you have. And the idea here is you want to find the smallest fragment of code that generates the problem you're having. You also want to make sure that you use data that everyone has available, or that you provide all the data necessary to produce the problem. So you select everything that generates the problem that you're having. You come to add-ins and choose Render Reprex. This little handy little dialog will pop up, and it will ask you where is the reprex source, and in this case it's the current selection. Just leave the target venue at GitHub, and generally that's going to be all fine with the defaults. And then you click the button Render. And what it's doing is, in the background, it's running that code and then producing a little a markdown formatted file that has all the results and formatting necessary to make things pretty. So what we're going to do here is rendered reprex on the clipboard. Okay. Then what I'm going to do, I don't know about that warning. I'm going to go back to Canvas, and here I am in the student view. Go to discussions. Go into the help with R. And I have a problem, so I'm going to reply here. And then I have a problem. Starting on a fresh line, just hit paste. Oops, why did that not work? Oh, there we go. Because I don't know how to paste in on a PC anymore. Okay, so there's the markdown rendered version of your thing, and it actually has already uploaded the file onto the internet so that it's ready to go. But that still looks a bit ugly. So what you do is you come up here, and I've installed the Markdown Here add-on for Chrome. So all I do is just click that button, and boom, it renders the Markdown into pretty HTML. And there you go. Post reply. I can see exactly what your problem is, and more importantly, I can reproduce it. And that makes me happy.